There are a range of telephone handsets from Samsung. Having said that, for most people's purposes, they'll just focus on one particular handset, the 14-button liquid crystal display handset. Having said that, they all work in very much the same way. They just have a varying amount of buttons, so some of them have more keys on, some of them have a different interface. But today we're just going to focus on using this telephone as an example. Starting at the top left, we have a movable, tiltable display. The idea behind that is so that the display doesn't catch the light. Beneath that, you have a series of context-sensitive keys. These don't have names on because they always say the correct thing at the correct time. If, for argument's sake, you're dialing extension 209, as it's ringing, you'll notice the display says CallBack and message. So if you hit the CallBack key, next time extension 209 comes back to their desk, the telephone system knows that, and therefore extension 208, this one, is alerted, and you get a callback. So if you pick your phone up on the callback, it returns the call to extension 209. You've probably forgotten what you wanted, but at least it reminded you to call that person back. Beneath the context-sensitive keys, you have a series of soft keys. The soft keys can be anything that you ask us to make them. They can be lines, they can be extensions, speed dial numbers, or regularly used features. We'll come back to those as we move on. Beneath that we have a numeric display, pretty much the same as every other telephone. You will notice, however, slightly larger keys. A couple of reasons for that. First of all, if people are arthritic or short-sighted, less chance of a wrong digit by accident. Secondly, you'll notice the alpha characters on those keys allows people to dial by name. There's an increasing prevalence now of that. Things like 0800 to give up smoking, 07000 pizza, that sort of thing. Also, many phone systems have a central memory, and in the old days that used to be 100 numbers. These days, Samsung telephone systems have much larger memories. Even on our system here, and ours isn't the biggest, we've got 950 memories to go at. So the way in which we access the phone book of the system is using the alpha keys in pretty much the same way as you would on a mobile telephone. So if, for argument's sake, you wanted to dial my mobile number, you'd hit directory, and the screen would say to you, system speed dial, enter the first letter. Well, in this case it's T for Tony, and it's now inviting me to scroll on T using the volume keys. So if I scroll up until it says the word Tony Mobile, when that's in front of me, you'll notice I've got dial, view and exit. If I hit dial, it would now dial that number for me.